Hello everyone, we are the Group 4 and we will report about the cultural globalization of food, the McDonald's. Globalization has affected almost every aspect of life in almost every nation, from economic to social to culture. This widespread exchange of goods, services, and ideas have influenced changes around the world. Even though the cultural influence in globalization is of slight significance to policymakers, its power has a tremendous consequences to the nations losing their unique culture to a unique globalized superculture. It is the process by which one culture's experience, values, and ideas are disseminated throughout the world through various means. Globalization of food is one of the examples of cultural globalization. Food consumption is an important aspect of culture because it is the oldest global carrier of our culture. It is an important element in defining one's culture and has been a driving force of globalization. Cultural globalization of food is a way of food changes within a culture. It is a cultural interaction and an exposure of different cultures to other culture. Food is not just a component of culture, but because of globalization, it now serves as a representation of one's culture when it was introduced by other culture. Globalization changed the preferences of Filipino taste of food today. Many cooking customs and techniques were adapted as well as various dishes. Example is paella. In other country, a paella is usually made with glutinous rice, chorizo, seafood, and tomato paste. Filipino paella distinct is the use of coconut milk and slices of boiled eggs. Another is the chicken curry. In India, chicken curry is red and heavy with spices. Thai chicken curry uses vegetables, leaves, usually basil. Filipino chicken curry is lighter and creamier compared to the Indian style because of coconut milk. Although Thai is closely similar, Filipino chicken curry is usually mixed with potatoes and carrots. Other countries' dishes were now incorporated into Filipino cuisine, with the more complex dishes usually being prepared for special occasions. Some foods have been adapted or have come to take on a slightly or significantly different meaning. Today, Filipino cuisine continues to evolve as new techniques and styles of cooking and ingredients find their way into the country. Traditional dishes, both simple and elaborate, indigenous and foreign influence are seen as more current popular international dishes and fast food fare. Globalization doesn't only change the way Filipino prepare food today, but they also change the choices of dining through introducing the chain restaurants and international cuisine. One of the most influential changes came with the introduction of fast food restaurants like McDonald's into foreign countries. According to William God, before the introduction of McDonald's overseas, fast food was almost unknown. McDonald's was the first company to try to export America's love of fast food and changes in eating habits of other nations. According to Catherine Scanabelt, in her study has found that McDonald's has over 1.5 million franchises in the United States, and about half of the total franchises are outside the US in over 120 countries.
Hi, I'm Asmira Osman, the second reporter, and my part is fast food chains, new melting pot of culture. So, as we all know, fast food chains or restaurants are known as a quick service restaurant. Over time, fast food restaurants have been growing rapidly especially in urban neighborhoods, and has greatly become a common choice for a family meal. Fast food restaurants rapidly became the eatery everyone could agree on, with many featuring child-sized menu combos, play areas, and also for their iconic Ronald McDonald, designed to play to younger customers. Parents could have a few minutes of peace while children played or amused themselves with the toys included in their meal. Over the years, American has successfully sprouted many restaurants chains such as McDonald's, known for their cheeseburger, KFC, Burger King, Jollibee, Wendy's, and many more familiar brands throughout the busy cities in the Philippines. The rise of the fast food culture in the Philippines continuously grows, and with the new generation of millennials favoring this over spending time cooking at home, traditional cooking is seen less through the youth. The convenience of fast food chains also affect the Filipinos' choice of cooking. One of the main reasons for fast food's popularity is its convenience factor. Instead of having to spend time in your kitchen and at a grocery store preparing a meal, you can spend mere minutes at a fast food restaurant and get a full meal. Chains were big then and remain influential for many reasons. American foods has become so familiar to us that it might even be the comfort food we first think of, or what we cook at home. McDonald's is the most important fast food restaurant. With over 37,000 locations, it completely dwarfs all other fast food restaurants in number of locations. The way in which McDonald's serves their food is one important factor in its convenience. With most meals at McDonald's, you don't need any kind of cutlery to eat your meal. Just your hands will do. This means that their meals can be eaten anytime at anywhere. We love it so much that we even started adapting beloved dishes into the Filipino culinary repertoire, turning them into staples. For example, American spaghetti turned into a Filipino one with a sweeter sauce and chopped up hot dogs. Fried chicken and hamburgers are so ubiquitous that they've even become common and standard street food. And corned beef with rice is almost as beloved as our curried tapa. Heck, some of our most popular fast food chains offer mainly Western-inspired menus. That's all.
McDonald's as multinational corporation in food. McDonald's Corporation was founded in 1940 as a restaurant operated by Richard and Maurice McDonald in San Bernardino, California, United States. It started as a hamburger stand and later turned the company into franchise in Phoenix, Arizona. It became the world's largest restaurant chain by revenue, serving 69 million customers daily in 100 countries across the globe. In the late 1930s, the McDonald family moved from Manchester, New Hampshire to Hollywood, where Richard and Maurice McDonald began working as a handyman at motion picture studios. When Kroc visited the brothers in 1954 to see how a small shop could sell so many milkshakes, he discovered a simple, efficient format that permitted the brothers to produce huge quantities of food at low prices. A basic hamburger cost 15 cents, about half the price charged by competing restaurants. The self-service counter eliminated the need of waiters and waitresses. Customers received their food quickly because hamburgers were cooked ahead of time, wrapped, and warmed under heat lamps. McDonald's spectacular growth continued in 1970s. Americans were more on the go than ever, and fast service was a priority. In 1972, the company passed $1 billion in annual sales. By 1976,
McDonald's has served 20 billion hamburgers, and system-wide sales exceeded $3 billion. In 1995, McDonald's received complaints from franchises that too many franchises are being granted, leading to competition among franchises. McDonald's starts conducting market impact studies before granting further franchises. Although McDonald's is best known for its burgers, cheeseburgers, and french fries, they also feature chicken products, breakfast items, soft drinks, milkshakes, wraps, and desserts. The McDonald's Corporation revenues come from the rent, royalties, and fees paid by the franchises, as well as sales in company-operated restaurants. According to two reports published in 2018, McDonald's is the world's second largest private employer with 1.7 million employees. McDonald's entry to local cultures. McDonald's adopted a diverse and broad range of culture throughout the world. It has worked in diverse countries with different cultural and religious environments, taking the lead with their best-selling foods, offering customers taste and appearance variations in accordance with the demands of local cultures and religious customs. On one hand, McDonald's always adds some specific product which is suitable to a specific person or region to confirm their local taste. In response to the changing consumer taste and negative backlash because of the unhealthiness of their food, the company has added to its menu, which are the salads, fish, smoothies, and fruits. The key factors for McDonald's success in different countries are adaptation as well as innovation. The company comes up with a variety of services and products catering to the needs of the consumer market that is widely diverse, basing their offerings on consumer demographics, local and economic factors. These are the following examples. McDonald's joined the trend of going global in 1970s and 1980s by bringing the American way of life to several countries around the world by adapting to the social setting of every country they entered via franchising to local entrepreneurs. They also improved the company's corporate image by introducing the fast and convenient strategy by adjusting the product listing based on the trends in the food industry. McDonald's renovated the restaurants to gain a united, up-to-date environment with a natural dining look and feel. The concept they introduced was supported by offering natural and healthier elements through the addition of vegetables such as carrot sticks, fruits, and salads. The company's innovation continues through additional products such as healthy drinks and coffee of high quality, competing directly with local cafes and coffee houses chains such as Starbucks. McDonald's adaptation through collaboration and innovation. The company's marketing research is exhaustive, providing it all with the means to engage and embrace a wide range of variety of cultures while still maintaining its strong brand image. McDonald's Golden Arch logo is easily identifiable wherever you go. It's very interesting how it adapts to different cultures, which is a valuable lesson in marketing. Here are some examples of McDonald's adaptation through collaboration and innovation in some countries. First is in Germany. Because Germans love to eat meat, its burger combines sausages with beef, and it's a known fact that Germans love their beef with food, so McDonald's outlets in Germany also serve beer. Second is in Indonesia. The majority of population in Indonesia is Muslim. Therefore, McDonald's adapted to the eating needs of the population by replacing pork with fish. McDonald's outlets in Indonesia are halal, and since Indonesians prefer rice over bread, they serve rice as well, together with spicy meals that locals prefer. Third is in India. India has a very large consumer base, and McDonald's adapted its menu to cater to the local tastes and preferences. Beef is replaced with chicken. The Mahara Hamak is a local version of the standard Big Mac. To cater to vegetarian customers, McDonald's in India offers masala grilled veggie burger, Mac Aloo Tikki, and Mac Veggie. In 2013, the company opened its first vegetarian restaurant to cater to the local vegetarian consumers. One of McDonald's India's feature is a mac curry pan, a baked menu item with curried vegetables. Fourth is in Morocco. In Morocco, pita bread sandwiches are available. The outlets also use traditional spices such as coriander and cumin. McDonald's offers special menu for Ramadan. They call it Fiftour or end of fasting. And the meal consists of Big Mac, milk, dates, and traditional Moroccan soup. Fifth is in Japan. Japanese cuisine is very different from the rest of the world. In the initial stage, McDonald's in Japan retained the menu for the US market. But slowly, it replaced and added the menu items to cater to Japanese preferences. The company introduced green tea, ice cream, rice burger, seaweed shaker, and teriyaki burger. The Japanese McDonald's franchise also added shrimp burgers, shrimp nuggets, milkshakes, flavored with green tea, and breakfast with hot dogs, mustard, and ketchup. Last is in Switzerland. In Switzerland, the McLaren is also served in McDonald's outlet in Switzerland. It is a beef sandwich with raclette cheese, unique raclette sauce, onions, and jerkin pickles.
Good morning everyone, this is Wilmer Jen Bandero, and today I will tackle about the impact of McDonald's to the Filipino taste and why they prefer it than locally produced products. In this picture above, what do you think will Filipino buy or prefer the most? Is it the foods in McDonald's or the locally produced products? Obviously, Filipino prefer McDonald's over locally produced foods. The first thing that the buyer will notice first is the physical appearance of the foods, in which are the packaging and the decorative designs of foods, in which you can see that the foods in McDonald's have a creative designs which becomes the critical selling point to make consumers decision tips in their devour. To begin, not only does the product shape influence utility, but it also offer an opportunity to separate the products amongst the competitors. Many products tend to be in cubicle in nature, but playing with the design's physical attribute create a point of interest among the crowd shelves. In other words, creative designs catches the eyes of consumers. The next thing is the taste of the foods. We all know that the McDonald's use a high quality of ingredients, in which a high quality of ingredients can have a true impact on the taste of the food that is served at a restaurant. These ingredients are enhanced based on the freshness and the nature that the best one brings to the table. For example, the McDonald's world famous French fries are produced from only the best high-quality potatoes of the Russet Burbank, Russet Rangers, and Chipody variety. These potatoes are specially blanched and processed to retain its maximum nutrients, then cooked with fat-free palm oil that explain the fluffy inside, crispy outside freshness of McDonald's fries. The second example is the McDonald's chicken McNuggets and chicken patties that is used for McChicken sandwich are made from the boneless breast and thigh meat coated in a tempura butter coating. Chicken McNuggets are shaped to ensure its consistency in weight and coated in a specially seasoned breading. The fried chicken is made from bone-in chicken sourced from reputable suppliers. Unlike locally produced products, in which the ingredients are not high quality, it is not being processed to retain its maximum nutrients, such as the banana Q is one of the most popular street foods in the Philippines. It is made out of a deep fried banana coated with caramelized brown sugar served in a barbecue stick. The sugar they use is just an ordinary sugar, and the banana is not being checked thoroughly with experts. The second is the turon. The turon is the Philippine snack made of thinly sliced bananas dusted with brown sugar, rolling in a spring rolled paper, and fried. Other fillings can also be used together with banana, most commonly used jackfruit or langka, and also sweet potato, manga, cheddars, and coconut. And that is why people prefer buying McDonald's over locally produced foods, because in McDonald's it has a variety of foods that is new to our taste buds, which makes us addicted on it, and also made on a high quality of ingredients, which is one of the factor why we oftenly buy it. In addition, McDonald's regularly develop temporary products. For example, is a product that is offered seasonally. The Big Ocean Burger is an example of burger that was developed as a temporary product, offered only for a few months in 2007. The purpose of this product developed strategy is to give customers something new to experience on each visit, and to experiment with a new item that may become permanent. It also one of the reasons why Filipino wanted to buy foods in McDonald's, because they make a new recipe in order for them not to be bidlion or sumhan sa product. So why do you think Filipino prefer the brand than buying locally produced foods? We all know that during our childhood stages, kids prefer eat foods in McDonald's because it makes them happy. The Happy Meal and toys are the most draw factors for the kids. Are toys usually of the popular movies or game of that time. Aside from that are the mascots which the children wanted to see the most. 8 out of the 10 Filipino kids prefer McDonald's than locally produced foods. And that is why we prefer McDonald's, because it is the representation of nostalgia, something that you have taken for granted while growing up in the Philippines, but it easily reminds you of home and your childhood days. Since we are now in the 21st century, we all know that not only Filipino but most of the people love to take picture, then post it in a social media in which that the product in or the foods in McDonald's is really Instagrammable or visually pleasing to our eyes. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Siti Raifa M. Dimaro and I'm going to discuss to you about the conclusion of our report. Globalization of food, McDonald's. Globalization has affected almost every aspect of life. Globalization of food, McDonald's spread its range not only economically and socially but also culturally all around the world, including Philippines. These changes influence Filipino culture. McDonald's are very prominent in globalization of world, and it greatly influenced Filipino culture. Food has been an important thing in every people in the world, especially Filipino. Food is the oldest global carrier of culture. As we know, it reflects the culture and identity of a particular races or nations. Any changes in the food that we eat, in its preparation, the way it's served and consumed, diminishes the traditional beliefs of the people. Innovation of McDonald's was originated for Americans, but because of Filipino liked the taste, it started to globalize and continues changing the Filipino culture these days. Filipinos prefer to buy McDonald's foods than local foods because McDonald's not only served the world's favorite but also serve local favorites like chicken, burger, and spaghetti. These local favorites made to cater the unique Filipinos palate. McDonald's have huge impact on Filipinos' food preference since it was very popular in the country, and their preferences set by their eating experience in McDonald's in their childhood. McDonald's continues changing Filipino cultures. As McDonald's developed these days, they started to add new recipes on its menus that are new to the taste of Filipinos. In the Philippines, McDonald's have many branches and it advocates happiness in every meal. McDonald's continues to create feel-good moments for Filipino families. And its target is not only for kids but also other range of age. McDonald's influences the culture of Filipino in a way that they have become part of our daily lives, and it was very popular in the country. McDonald's strive places that Filipinos enjoy eating anywhere and any time of the day. That's all for the conclusion of our report.